Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Not bad. Not bad for a surfacer.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. I am Farinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Aidukans. Your bravado is meaningless. When a Silent Sister fights, she doesn't do it with words. Perhaps it is time for you to leave. Good luck to you, Grey Warden.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. I'll be here. Ready for some unofficial training? We've got some... job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here. Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young
But see, we are not alone.
Let's make this
Hurry! Let us end this!
Good job, Warden.
Nothing like a brush
You've earned a
with
portion
death
of the
to make you
receipts.
not
Let me
like
know
death
if you want to
much.
go again. I'll be here.
As you wish.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
I'll get on it.
The stone was honored by you.
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your
Reading.
participation, Warden.
That was a good fight. Miaja learned a lot from you.
So did Luke, John.
I've been sick for days. You should have seen me last week.
Your victory means nothing. The Assembly knows better than to base its vote on one proving. Your victory means nothing. The Assembly knows better than to base its vote on one proving.
Piotr Naidukin fights like he's in the Legion of the Dead. You should see his
bold.
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway,
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right.
Lord Harold is the voice of tradition and stability. Lord Balin is the voice of anarchy and...
You must be under great strain with the blood. Pray to the stone.
got it.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respect.
I'll get on it.
No one enters the prince's estate without him.
Thanks again, Warden.
You're awfully bold, walking right up to me after coming out against Prince Balin and the Proving. You do know who I am, right? I'm Vartag Gavorn, the prince's chief advisor. Explain what? That you just realized what a puling imbecile Harriman is, and want to throw your lot in with a winner? He trusts you because you serve him, and that means Prince Balin has no business with you. You and I have nothing more to discuss until you come back to kneel before the rightful king.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
I'm sorry, an important debate is in progress. No one may enter.
Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? Only members of the noblest houses are eligible. Those who claim a Desha, General, or Paragon among their ancestors. As steward, I am a non-voting member. I'm not permitted to voice opinions about the vote, although I am forming some about our members. At this point, the stone... It's still up in the air, though.
Legion of the Dead Warriors, they wear Prince Balin's colors. Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar.
Now's better than later.
Does that lead out to the deep roads? I hear them.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack. Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin. Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly, fools that they are. It's an independent company. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes, or sanity. They hope into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to... Of course not. Down here, you're bound...
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Horseford.
Indeed. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Blood and damnation.
Yes. Vashaden.
Yes.
Braska.
Yes.
Have you seen my... I'm only asking because you never know who's gonna... Right, best... Have you seen... I'm only asking because you never know who's gonna get... Right.
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. She knows what she has to do to come home. She's always been welcome, just not the brat. So tell her that, and don't ever tell me what to do with my family.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you. His lordship appreciates your support.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power. I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. A Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me. The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs? The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
All right, all right. Now's better than later.
Harrowmont has suckered... Balin will not allow it.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden? Ah, you are keeping this tale to yourself, I see. Fair enough. Forgive me for prying. Fair enough.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I'm so cold.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? Keep asking questions like that, and you'll get dragged in soon enough. Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? What are you trying to do? Kill me? Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? Sorry.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple. Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the Diamond Quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
That Jarvia's a dangerous one.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
I see enemies ahead. Got it.
Won't be defeated.
right or...
You're back. You got more business for me? Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava. Could be, if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. I don't think so. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? Of course. You're back. You got more business for me? Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Only like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
I'll get on it.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone!
You're back. You got more business for me? Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances. Like there's a secret door. There's one just... Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought. You're back. You got more business for me? Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up. Could be, if 30 silver came my way, I might... Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof! Gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
Leave me alone.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
What do you need?
That Jarvie is a dangerous one.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. I weren't talking to you. Hear me? We weren't talking. Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you.
Well, if it isn't my favorite overly, how can I be of assistance? You can't. Not unless you find one of those fingerbone tokens her boys carry. Her base has entrances all over the lower city, but they only... Well, if you want in while you're still...
Win?
Yes, Elspeth?
My shirt has a hole in it.
I see. And?
Can you mend it?
Now's better than...
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your...
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your participation.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize now. I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions. Sensible. I think you'll find that gold is a fine remedy for whatever outrage the Shaper it might have imparted. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not bad for a surfacer.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Ancestors watch over your path.
Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to say that.
What? Stop fussing with it. You'll make it worse.
It itches.
Healing. Don't touch it.
It's distracting. Can I rub it through the bandage? That's not really scratching.
Alistair, if you open that wound up, I'm not going to heal it again. You can just treat it yourself. And if it festers, weeping bloody pus, and burns like the flames of Andraste's pyre, don't come to me. All I'm going to say is, Alistair, didn't I tell you not to touch it?
It won't really fester, will it?
Why don't you try scratching and see?
I guess it doesn't...
All right.
Well, look what we...
Jarvius.
Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? Sweet bloody stone, look at them all! I can't. You have to Really? Oh, thank you.
I'll get on it.